Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chris Cooper, known as the Channel Guy Trader, and I'm reporting to you live from Wall Street Trading's Miami office down in sunny South Florida. Today's date is Thursday, August the 8th, 2013. There's today's midday market update brought to you by wallstreettrading.com. I want to first off by taking a look to see how the indices are trading for the session so far for the day. The Dow's down 11 points, the Nasdaq is up 15, the Russell's up 3.25, S&P up 2.5. Take a look at the commodity space here. Silver trading pretty strong today. SLV up 71 cents. JJC up $1 for copper. GDX gold miners up $1.51. GLD for gold up $2.71 this morning. Only commodity showing weakness is crude oil. USO via USO is down 45 cents. If we take a look at the top sector ETFs from change from open price here today, the GDX is up over 4.5%, guys, from the opening price. A lot of action inside of the gold miners. FAZ is at the top of the list. The financials are weak today. Silver's at the top of the list. Gold's at the top of the list. So all these precious metals are near the top of the list from change from open on those ETFs. Agriculture stocks are near the top of the list as well, and so is the VXX for that volatility index ETF. ETF sectors near the bottom of the change from open list. We have the FAS, which of course is the financials, SMH, the semiconductors, XBI, the biotechs, we have XLV for healthcare and a couple other ones down there. But let's go ahead and break down the chart, starting off with the S&P 500 futures, which is what we use in our mywallstreettv.com live intraday chat room to track the market. You can see here we hit a high right on the open of what 1697, and we sold all the way down to a low of 1684. So far we had a nice little, what's this, a nice little 13-point range for the session so far. All right, and 1695 was our resistance 1 level we gave out, and 1698 was our resistance 2 level that we gave out in the on our Facebook page. Which again, if you have not followed us on Facebook yet, go check it out. Wall Street Trading, our company page, or you can also go to Google Plus and go to the community Wall Street Trading, and you'll be able to find us. So either way, what we're going to be looking out for here is to see if this is going to be a bear flag setting up with a nice little sell-off and a rally right back up. See if we put that lower high in. Hopefully that could come today, because as you guys know, yesterday we had the same setup, but they bought the market up for the rest of the day. 15-minute chart. I want to show you guys something real quick. The reason why we have this little yellow area highlighted right here, showing that's a key level of resistance for the top of the range, because on Tuesday that was a key level for resistance. And that little head and shoulders pattern that tried to play out right there, but then they gave us a boring close and sold it off overnight. But anyways, that 1695 level was key resistance. So what we like to do in the chat room is highlight our key support resistance levels, the supply zones, the demand zones, and they work out pretty well. As you can see here, we did a little fake breakout above that top of the supply zone, a little inverted hammer here on the 15-minute chart, and it was, a done deal after that. And then our level of support that we gave out, we had 1688 as S3. S2 was 1690, S1 was 1692, but they ripped right through those levels there, and we actually bounced at 1685, and now we're moving back up. If we can get back and hold, if we can hold above the 1690 level, the bottom of the supply zone that we had right here, that'll be good, and we could probably rally all the way back up towards 1695. All right, so keep an eye on that right there. Keep an eye on the 1685 low of the day. Keep an eye on the 1695 level. Then the high of the day, 1697. Then, of course, a 5-minute chart here. Just to break down the 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart, just a nice clean move down, trading below the moving averages here. I actually got to clean this chart up a little bit. But, there's definitely some decent action out there. Definitely some stocks that are in play. We'll go through a couple of them here shortly. Let's break down the ETFs here real quick. So I know some of you guys trade the ETFs. All right, starting off with the SPY. SPY sold off from the opening price, filled the gap and some, and now we're back above the previous day's lows, above this 169.45 area. So again, there's really no resistance to the left of this action right here. Maybe let me see if I can find one level. We may have some resistance right here. I would say around right here. We're actually at right now around this 1694 level. The same way I could draw a little supply zone. This could be this little zone right here, this whole little pocket area. So holding below 169.65, you want to look to get short for another leg down. If we get back above 169.64 and hold a nice bid, you want to expect them to try to rally this market all the way back up. All right. On the triple Qs, on the low of the day is 169 support down there as well. Triple Qs, they're actually trading the strongest right now. They're going back with their opening price, while the other indices are trying to get back with the opening price. Opened up 76.84, sold off to the previous day's close, filled the gap, and now it's back at the highs. Looks pretty good. Level of resistance you want to watch on this is going to be around, I would say, 77, the whole number. IWM, all right, looking pretty good here. Recovering back above this previous day's close, 103.72. Remember, key level support on this ETF here is 103, which is still all the way down there, but looks pretty good back above the moving averages, and it's trying to get back above the opening price. They're going to have some resistance at the opening price, which lines up with the previous day's highs around 104.35, and then you have 104.50 or so. All right, so let's get to the good stuff here. Let's talk about some stock trades that we took this morning in our live chat room, mywallstreettv.com. And if you want to access that chat room, all you have to do is go to our website, wallstreettrading.com, and fill out the form on the right-hand side, or send me an email to ccooper@wallstreettrading.com, and I can give you the credentials to log in. All right, so first trade that we traded today, folks, okay, was Groupon, GRP, and let's bring it up here real quick so you guys can see how we mentally were prepared to trade this stock here. All right, and this is a 5-minute chart. Okay, 5-minute chart, pre-market. Let me bring this over 1 second. All right, make this bigger real quick. All right, pre-market, you can see we were trading in a range between, I would say, this $11 area and this 1070 area. Okay, so the whole trade pretty much on this one's to look to get long if it could hold above 11. All right, actually, let me bring up the 1-minute chart. You can see it much cleaner on the 1-minute chart because that's what we traded off of, the 1 minute right on the open. All right. All right, so Groupon 1-minute chart, 11 was a key level on. If you take a look at the weekly chart, 11 was the 100-day exponential moving average on the weekly, I believe it was. So we were looking at the 11 as a key level. It couldn't break above 11 pre-market. All right, and the setup on this one was to look to buy it on a pullback. So what did we do? We waited for it to pull back. It broke out right here at 1075. So most people that got involved in the stock on the open, they're long from this level. It pulled back, retested that area. The back test held, and it rallied all the way back up, and we were able to catch this move from 1085 all the way up towards 1115. All right, and again, we have the trade on our Facebook page. If you have not been to our Facebook page yet, I can show you right now where to find it. Wall Street Trading, or you can just type in Wall Street Trading, space LLC. You can see all these trades that we've been going through today, all the way from this nice little VMW trade that we caught here, this nice little momentum VMW trade. All right, from 85.23 all the way to 85.53 and then 85.96 to the Groupon trade that we discussed here. This is the example I was trying to show you guys. Called it out around 956, 1086 long, 1075 stop, 11 low volume pullback, back test hold, got long, sold some 1105s, and sold the last piece up there at 1115. And just check out the website, market commentary, a whole bunch of stuff we give out to everybody that follows this analysis with us. So what was the next trade? We took a look at that VMW. Let me show you guys the VMW trade, then I'll end the video like that with that. And let's see here. VMW, this one had a nice little pattern on the 5-minute chart for a quick momentum trade. All right, you take a look at this. Take a look at this right here. Volume was low on that pullback. I'm gonna show you. All right, compared to the buying volume, that's been pretty strong. And then it gave a nice buy setup over this 85 area. All right, on that low volume, little consolidation it had right underneath that key level of early resistance. Now, this stock was interesting, and the reason why I picked it up right immediately when I saw the pattern was because I saw the volume. This stock for the past week and a half, usually around 12 o'clock or 11 o'clock, when the stock broke out around 11, the volume would usually be less than 1 million shares. But today, the volume was over 1 million shares around 11 o'clock. Not only that, it had a nice technical breakout on the daily chart. All right, and then from there, the stock just pretty much took off and gave us a nice little move for a point with about 30-cent risk, so a nice little 3-to-1 trade there. And then last trade that we called out, which I was not able to get involved in, but was on our power hitter sheet, which is our alert service that we have. You can check our website out for that. Was Microsoft. Microsoft had a nice potential to fill the gap, so we put that on the power hitter sheet. You can see it held the previous day's close and it held the gap up, and then right when it broke over 32.30, our alert went off and this thing took off. Another stock that we gave our traders to watch this morning before the market opened. Aside from that, folks, have a great day. Catch you guys after the close. Cheers.